Welcome back to Animal Crossing Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, as we'll be relaxing as per usual. I'm recording now in an iffy sort of moment. I was like kind of putting off recording. I have like a little bit of a stomachache. I'm not sure exactly from what though. Is what makes it rather difficile to identify. But it's dealable at least. It's not the worst in the world. It's not I've eaten gluten bad, but it might be something else. I don't know, some sort of cross contamination is my guess. But good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 7:31 PM on Saturday, August 15, 2026. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. We're going to be doing a bit more of a big walk in a moment, which is why I'm recording now, if anything. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I've been very lethargic today, if anything. So, I mean, honestly, maybe I'm just ill. I don't know. What's going on, Catch first? I did more of a, not more of a Genshin quest, but slowly building up my Genshin characters, the new ones I got pretty lucky on, Odette's banner. I'm pretty sure I won 50-50, and then I pulled for a weapon, and then I got both Lucina's weapon and her weapon in a temple, and I was like, whoa. Well, no, not in a temple, sorry, at Soft Pity. So that was pretty incredible. Mostly I don't think there's any updates there, nor any updates of the other gachas. Today was the final day to submit things to the I can't speak. 9 souls. Casting call. So I was like, I'll give that a go. And yeah, I don't know what else I was going to say about that. And I submitted. Do I think I did Magic Doll? I was listening to somewhere else. I don't think I'm going to get a part. I'd hope I get like a small part to be able to say like a line or something, because I think that'd be kind of fun. But like listening to everyone else, I'm like, my voice sounds the same for every single character, almost. Like, with maybe slightly different intonations here and there. You can very much tell it's me every single time, and you know, I just don't have the acting experience to necessarily perform these different things. It's not necessarily like a bad thing, I suppose. But it was kind of fun, I will say. And so it might be fun to also do some more things. Yeah, I'm just looking at like other auditions now, because I don't know, it's just a bit of fun, to be honest. I saw this one, it seems I missed it, the Schrodinger's Core one. Female adult British, I could have done that. I didn't know even though you could do tags. Aristocratic British. I don't know. I don't know what Schrodinger's Core is though, so maybe that's a bit of like stolen valor. How do I look for projects? This is a homepage, but it's like your 10,000 jobs, my word. Because I feel like it only really makes sense to try and apply to something which I'm like, I have any idea about. I don't know. But you don't get experience without applying for things, right? So it's also like extremely hot right now, can I say? In the UK. So I'm very much like, blah, absolutely dying. Which probably isn't helping my stomach, I would say. It's probably a bit of column A, a bit of column B of what's happened. But yeah. I don't know what will happen about. Probably not a lot, mind you. I think it was just nice to do some sort of try something out again, you know? Haven't done any voice work, I suppose, since I did like a Genshin guide dub a while back. I mean, half the times I'm just sort of like sending it like my stomach instead of actually doing anything like that. But yeah, that's my good stock about so. Necessarily, I'm just sort of like slowly dying. Don't mind me. That's okay. One will survive. One will persevere through. What am I going to talk about though? I'm not really sure. To be honest, what sort of things are on my mind? Sort of like, I'll say eclectically. That's not really the right way to use that word. I'm just kind of excited to do a bit more of a big walk, to be honest. What have I done recently? So To Kill a Mockingbird stage play. I think I spoke about that already. Stars, shooting stars. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I'm just sort of, my mind is floundering here, mind you. Because it really feels like I just had a lazy day. I didn't really do much. Okay, well actually, no, I was kind of wild. I woke up at 7, but I was like, oh, I didn't actually submit the auditions because I was meant to do it last night, but then I ended up having a bit of stomach pains. I think it must just be residual stomach pains from, I'm thinking about this now, because I had stomach issues before. I think this must be residual pains from a stomach bug I must have got or something. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just much more susceptible to getting stomach bugs now. I'm putting together the pieces, but I'm not going to gross you out with all the fine details of that. But I was meant to do the auditions, like submit them last night, because then I was just be like, submit them, sleep and forget about them, so I don't have time to basically second guess myself again. But then I didn't, and I woke up at 7 AM and I was like, whoa, I hope I didn't miss a deadline, and I saw it was still 5 hours, so I was like, okay, good. And yeah. I forgot what else I was going to say. Oh yeah, so I woke up at like 7, and then I was like, okay, let's do some quick editing, all that. I would say not a lot of editing really needed. It turns out talking in a blanket is very good. Like getting rid of echoes and things. So that solved the issues basically immediately. I just had to normalize the audio a bit so it wasn't like so insanely quiet. And when I submitted that, but I went back to sleep. When I woke up at like 9 or so. And I don't know. I just played like some games and it was very casually to 11. And then I was just like, damn, I don't feel good. I'm going to take like a small nap until lunchtime, basically. Which is a thing I don't really do. I dislike taking naps. Because to be fair, I used to take a lot more naps in uni, but that's much more due to sleep deprivation than things. Well, nowadays, if I take a nap, it's because I'm ill. So I don't know. I probably should have put that together. Maybe I'm ill, maybe I'm not. I don't know. But then I just got a load of like small things I needed to get done. So, you know, small like medial clerical tasks, shall we say. I got some more to do as well, and I need to do that D&D thing. And I'm just like, I'm turning it over in my head if it's a good idea or not. Or like if people would even be on board for it. And I know like some people are, but like, it's not about, I need everyone to be on board for it to make sense. Like how would it even work story-wise? How's this balance going to work? Because I didn't design the campaigns to work like this, but can I make it work like this? And I think the answer is yes, everything can be worked out. It definitely would require some more thought. And I was trying to think actually last night, like what would be a good switch over point. And I've come up with one, although it's a bit of a weird one. So I think there's a more natural one, perhaps later on, but we'll have to see what comes of it. Either way, there is no rush in the end. I know what I'm doing for my next Champions meeting with Miss May. Now that I didn't get the Platinum title, not that it matters too much, it was more for my own accolades. Unfortunately. Could have tried harder, but I couldn't be bothered. I'll be 100% real with you. yeah, so didn't get accolades. That means it's all Oshi mode from now on for fun, which means basically running as many of a Gyado squad as I can when possible. Congratulations, Gold City, you're going to appear in every single Champions meet from now on. But yeah, so I'm going to be running a Runaway Majuro Palmer, then Tosin Jordan and Gold City. Double 8 with hopefully a high wit deck, high wit output deck to take advantage of the pace up mode. Well, eights. That's my plan. I don't know how well that necessarily is going to work, but I guess we'll find out. So I don't know necessarily how strong that is. If worse comes to worse, I'll just make them paces as well, because that's the beauty of having Festival Gold City and Tosin Jordan is that you can just make them paces. And I was very worried about it. I was like, oh no, these characters are going to be a nightmare to build because they have G in Mile. Turns out we have F in Mile, which is not nearly as bad. Mind you, because I think Mile S is a 1.2 length increase, which is good, but it's not like game changing. If you still get a good run, it's not completely doomed. But yeah. I'll probably cut this episode a little bit short. Not like extremely short, but because I still do need to dinner, and I'll probably do that kind of soon. Just something simple, you know. Yeah, I think today's a day which is defined by lethargy, so I hope I'll get a bit more amped up once one, it gets a little bit cooler. I can't believe how warm it still is. And two, once I'm in core with my friends. Seriously, it's still 24 degrees? Doesn't even feel like it should be that hot. I guess because it's kind of sunny still. Versus my general malaise, I think. Twilight Sparkle. There's a new song released of that for the new My Little Pony generation. I don't think it's as good as the base one, but it's so interesting because it's got a very clear sort of late 2010s sort of very modern pop vibe. It sounds like you could hear a pop star like releasing a song, like maybe like a, I don't know. I can't remember how it goes anymore. But you can definitely hear it. That sort of pop vibe. Anyway. On that note, I'm going to wrap this episode off here. I'm sorry, I can't hold up a conversation at the moment. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.